Good morning, designers, and welcome to episode 79 of Game of Rugs. Today, in addition to our standard score review, voting, and room submission, we have a very special episode where we are going to attempt to answer the timeless question, is voting in Design Home completely forked? So let us get on with the show. I have, since the last episode, had some interesting results. They've all been really good, actually. I have a slew of pretty good scores. None of them is, I have one, Drops of Style, where the score was a 4.52. I have to say, I don't care. I love this room. I think it's great. I would love to live in it. I get that it may not be to everybody's taste, but it was to mine. And I don't really, like, loads of the rooms were orange themed. They were all different. I don't understand why people didn't like mine, but I also don't really care. I like mine. So, sod all those people. I did get a 5 for Bold in Boston, which is something of a shock. I didn't actually like this room. First of all, I hate the art, which I only own because it was a level prize. Second of all, the pattern on the rug is navy blue and not black. I don't think it goes, but apparently I know nothing, so that's fine. 4.91s. Yeah, no, it's been good. Design Home has been good to me. Here's my really boring 4.91, and here's a really beloved 4.87. There have been some good scores on some nice rooms. And now we have fresh scores. So I don't actually remember any of these rooms. These will be as much a surprise to me as they are to you. A prestigious home. Okay, well, wow. All right, yeah. Wow. First of all, I loved this challenge. Second of all, I was so pleased with the room that I put in. I also spent a legitimate fortune on it. Sorry, coffee time. I bought everything. I bought the chairs and I bought the sofa because I loved the wood frame, and I was really happy that I had the side table there to match the wood frames. Like, this was all very intentional. Anyway, I am thrilled that I got a 5. And look at the Lexington chair. I'm in love with the Lexington furniture, pretty much all of it. I really love it. So anyway, we've won that chair. There should be some kind of light green thing coming up. This might be one of my favorite rooms. I really, really like it. Here is the next room, Symmetry in Denmark, and it's gotten a 4.45. I'm not even remotely surprised. This room is dull as ditch water. And I'm not even sure why I did this. I think I was on a neutrals kick because I won the rug from My Homes, and I won that brown round ottoman, which was sort of intriguing. And I like these really strange, arguably ugly Lexington chairs. And somehow in my head, those things all went together, which they do, but the result is boring AF. So I don't know. I got a 4.45, and I was lucky to get it. And we won this Bella Knights table, which I assume is going to be useful at some point. And the rooms that won were all turquoise, really, with some nicer neutrals than the neutrals I put together. That couch is the best couch in Design Home. It scores so well. It is so very useful. It is so crushingly expensive. It is 4,782 diamonds. I mean, what am I, made of money? I have one left and I'm holding on to it for dear life. So yeah, loads of these results were not very inspired. We all went hard for neutrals, except for the people who went hard for turquoise, but we don't like those people. All right, here we have a beautiful celebration, which I also don't remember. That seems mean. 4.33. I really liked this room. I love the couch, the purple couch, and the chairs. And is it ugly? Is this room ugly? I don't know. The floor ottomans maybe look like wine casks. Maybe it's not that attractive, but I like it. See, this is why we're doing the experiment. Is voting broken? I feel like voting's broken. Here are lots of purple rooms, but they're all ugly purple. So I feel like I've been rejected because I did not use the correct assigned shade of purple, which really grinds my gears. This person also did not use the assigned shade of purple, but they used a lot of purple. So I guess that compensated. Are there compensatory issues going on? Who knows? Who can tell? All right. Like, none of these rooms are knocking my socks off. They're all using this stupid clock, which is really ugly. I hate it. They're all also, well, more than half of them are using this painting, which I also think is really ugly. Luckily, I can buy it for another 6 hours or something. This one, it's hideous. It looks like blood splatter when it hangs on the wall, but all right, whatever. So this also is highlighting we have had an upgrade to the Design Home user interface. The limited somebody at Design Home who codes the CSS has learned to do rounded edges. So we have rounded tiles for each one of the objects available in the store or displayed in a room, and the bubbles for the new and prize and limited edition signifiers for rooms are also rounded, and there's been a color change, very slight. The colors for limited and prize and new were deeper variations on the orange and pink and blue that are being shown now. I think it's a good upgrade. I mean, it's not life-changing, but keeping a product fresh is often more about incremental change than it is massive redesigns. Also, I know from experience that if you do a massive redesign, what happens is 51% of your user base just bitches. They hate it until they get used to it. And then you change it again, and there's another backlash, probably from the other 48%. I mean, like 48% of people. I wish I could add. Anyway, here we are. So we are going to talk about our exciting experiment. The exciting experiment is thus. I got together with Alicia Shackelford, who runs the Design Home Game Facebook group, and we decided to test voting in Design Home by putting together and submitting the exact same room. So she put together a room and is submitting it. I've put together the same room and I am submitting it. She actually runs 2 accounts, so she is submitting the room twice. It's not this room. It's the room above it, this one. So we have the same room entered a total of 3 times. So here is the room that we put together for this challenge. This was so much fun. It was completely a joint effort. We made all of the design decisions together, by which I mean Alicia used her good taste to choose everything in this room, and I picked the art. That was my massive contribution to this room. I picked the art. I'm so proud of myself. I'm running around like, I've got a jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt because I picked the art. So yeah, this room is going to go in 3 times. I'm submitting it once, Alicia's submitting it, and then she's submitting it again on her second account because she's literally twice as addicted to this game as I am. And we are going to get the results back and see if we get anywhere near the same scores, because we should. There is obviously an element of the vote that is luck. It's about who you're up against. But after that, all 3 rooms should score, I would say, within 12 points of each other would be a reasonable field of tolerance. It's going to be really, really interesting to see what happens. Also, can I just say I would never have bought this sofa on my own, and it's beautiful. Look how lovely it is. I love the cushions. They're so nice. And I love that this sofa is made with oak, like the light wood instead of the dark wood. It's so beautiful. So this is the room that we have. I'm very excited about this experiment. So I would really love to do the voting and get this room in. So let's do that. We have 1 round of voting to do. Please don't be terrible. A grand Friendsgiving. I don't know about the ones you've seen. Mine have all in voting been horrifying. Like this room on top is legitimately horrifying. What is going on with those pink chairs? Why would someone do this to a perfectly innocent design set? Why? Why would you do it? I mean, what is even the point of showing you this room closer up to discuss why we're not voting for it? It's so upsetting. We're voting for the room on the bottom. I gotta say, out of all of the entries I've seen for this, and it's come up in voting several times for me, this is the least offensive room for Friendsgiving that I've seen. There are parts of this that I like. I really love this Stockholm cabinet. It's gorgeous. Why did I not win that? These chairs are some of my favorites. I love them. I hate the rug, but what can you do? And look at this, Shades of Pink triptych, which was limited from a different series I've never seen, but it's beautiful. Congratulations to that person, hands off, for holding on to that for ages. So we're voting for the room on the bottom. There's absolutely no contest with the room on the top. So yeah, room on the bottom. Good job, Joy. Well done. Ooh, okay, and here's the part where I make people hate me. This is a nice room. I mean, it's fine. I don't like it, but it's fine. I'm not a fan of the chairs with that table. I think the combination is ugly. And like that. And even though it's not popular, guys, I love the room on the top. I just submitted a room using this rug that I knew was not going to be popular. I don't care. This room is very well coordinated. It's using these amazing chairs that go so well with this rug that I love. It also, someone chose to use the lemons, which look really nice. Yeah, I feel like in this user interface design, the detailing on the objects is displaying at a higher quality than it was, because I've never noticed on this rug, which I've used loads and loads and loads, the weave pattern, and now I can see it clearly. This is a very nubby rug. I did not know that. So yeah, I like this room. I know none of you do. That's why I get to vote, and you don't. Well done. Nice room. The room on the top is nice looking, but it doesn't have any rugs. Um, the chair combination and everything, the chairs at the table is really nice. It's a pity about the rugs. This room at the bottom is it's fine. It's bland. It's unobjectionable. And sometimes that's what you gotta vote for. That's the choice that you're left with. Ooh, man, Karen, buy a rug. Buy a rug. God, it's not that hard. Haven't you noticed that in your design home career, when you're like, why did my room not score very well? That all of the rooms that you scored against that got fives used rugs. Woman, buy a rug. Ugh. I mean, this room at the bottom is not attractive. It does use those very nice floor vases, though. Look at how lovely those are. Worth turning 55. So, yeah, those are nice. The art is a weird choice, but, girlfriend bought rugs. So that's what we're voting for. I know not everybody agrees with me on that. But it's, the show's literally called Game of Rugs. Back to design. So here it is. Here's Alicia's beautiful room. And I think we can all agree that it's the tulip art that really makes it. So anyway, we are going to submit this. I'm so excited and I can't wait. I cannot wait to see the results that we get. It's going to be so interesting. The results will be ready in 2 days and 5 hours. So that will probably be our next episode. How cool. I really want to thank Alicia for going all in on this experiment when I suggested it. She was such a good sport. She did such a good design job. She is level 84, so it was a struggle for her to contain her decorating to level 30 or lower so that she was only using items I had access to. I really appreciate that. And I'm very excited to share the results with you guys. Thanks so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see the results in the next episode and future episodes of Game of Rugs, please become a subscriber. We would love to have you. Thanks so much. Bye.